My name is Eric Strebel. I'm an industrial designer. Welcome to my channel about product design and making. I hope that you like, enjoy, and become a subscriber. Backstory on the Alfred backpack hanger if you are new to my channel, and welcome if you are. The Alfred backpack hanger is a successfully funded on Kickstarter backpack hanger that you see pictured here that can hold your backpack, your keys, cell phone, tablet, that sort of thing, and has since been delivered since it was a successful Kickstarter campaign. And what follows in this video is basically the production saga of what happened after the funds were released and we went into production, because it's quite the interesting story, I think. Kickstarter campaign ended April 21st or 22nd, something like that. It takes 30 days to get your money on Kickstarter. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. They don't just give it to you. They hold on to it, make a little bit of interest on it. That's how they work. At that point, I had already been working on the CAD that you see on the screen here, making adjustments to basically the portion that actually holds your backpack. And at first I went for something a little more organic, but I felt that didn't really fit the feel of the actual unit. So we ended up going with something a little bit more angular that sloped back to really hold the backpack so that it can't slide off the hanger. And there ends up being a little nib at the front there that's rounded off, much softer than the original prototypes, and then a little bit of adjustment there where you can hold your mobile device in a horizontal mode. At this point, I engaged the manufacturer and kicked them off in May sometime. However, they didn't start, much to my frustration, until June 14. And I didn't hear much from them after I had written them a check and gotten them going. This is the final prototype here, by the way. And then so manufacturing actually started in June, and then they promised about a 5-week delivery time. July, I'm scanning Instagram on their feed, and I'm so excited. I see the backpack hangers here, the blanks cut out and everything. And this is where I realize, ruh-roh, Reggie. Oh my gosh, they used the prototype data. They did not update with the new versions that I sent them. So they claim that they work on a system with revolutions, and Fusion 360 works on a version system. So they thought nothing of the fact that even though it was a different file that I emailed them twice, that could be different than the prototype. So at some point, I ended up talking with their super awesome, nice CAD guy, and this is really where the fun, the real manufacturing sort of started. We worked through the details of what they could and couldn't do. He was extremely helpful, and we got everything sorted out. And here you can see a little bit of the video from their laser machine cutting out aluminum parts. So the backpack hanger comes in aluminum and stainless steel, for those of you that don't already know that. Just for clarification, the products were made by MJM out of Miami. They redid the entire run. They ate the cost on the first one, and they did a fantastic job. I didn't understand their process in the beginning, but once we got going, they really did a fantastic job. For those of you who have never seen them, many of you have them already, but they did a great job. one of the main reasons that I went with this manufacturer. If you design something as a designer, you want to find a manufacturer that can make the part exactly the way you want. You don't want them dictating things about the design. Now, there were a couple things that did change. They were very minor on the bottom with the key hooks. I had the little fingers maybe too close to the edges, stuff like that. But the overall design really kept its character and not much changed. So that is one of the great things about this manufacturer, is that they're really able to make what I want. Now, this is a blank, so of course this time they sent me a picture of what they cut out to make sure we had the right data and we're on the right track, which is, I think, the way you're supposed to do manufacturing. You want to get buy-off from your customer and make sure things are moving forward. If there's any quality issues, etc., you want to get them addressed. At this point, we're working on the fonts, and you can see these are crazy, weird fonts. It's their system fonts that the laser uses, which of course is different than what I want. I want to use a Helvetica to honor my grandfather, who was Swiss. So we work through the font issue, and this is the laser, which I think is super cool, etching the products. So the products are all named and have the Botzen website on them with my grandfather's name, and then they are serialized over here to the right. And the serial numbers are a little different for the aluminum ones and a little bit different for the stainless steel ones. So super cool, really nice. And this is what they look like. And I like this subtlety of the way this font is here, much, much better than their standard machine font. And this standard stuff that you work through for production and manufacturing stuff, that's all pretty normal. The laser etching is the final stage on the production. The stainless steel ones have no finish on them, and the aluminum ones are anodized, and they laser etch everything last. So in September, the UPS man shows up, and he's got all the production stuff right here, loaded off the truck, and we're going to take this down to the shop, and we're going to sort out the aluminum ones from the stainless steel ones. They're actually sorted in the box already. They did a great job with that, but we put them in order. So we wanted to fill the order in the order that they were kickstarted. So depending upon where your pledge was. So if you pledged first, you got the first ones. You pledged last, you got the later number ones. And here Chris and I are sorting them all and putting at least the first 100 that we shipped out in order. We had to find them all out of the boxes, and Ace is helping there a little bit as well. And we made a night of it, just sorting everything out and then adding the screws and the stickers into the box as well. Each backpack hanger comes with 2 stainless steel screws and then a couple of design and making stickers in the box. Once we have them all sorted out and in order, so that the initial backers from Kickstarter get the low numbers, it's time to ship them and shoot a little bit of promotional photography. Here's a little video real quick, and then some nice shots of the aluminum unit, and then a super nice shot of the stainless steel unit. So just a little FYI, the stainless steel unit is about twice the weight of the aluminum unit. Both of them are just fantastic, super durable. They are shipped out in plastic-free packaging in a little cloth bag with a cardboard box and a couple stickers so you can reuse that bag. And there's no tape on the outside of the box. We use the water based adhesive tape that you get wet, and then you can just seal up the box. You can buy them on the Botzen website, link below. Aluminum and stainless steel units in stock. And so this concludes the Alfred backpack hanger series, successfully funded, thanks in part to my fantastic YouTube subscribers who helped me support the project during the Kickstarter and have have been following and supporting the series through all the episodes, which you can find on my channel. I hope that you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks so much. And hey, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you like the video. Rock on. Click here to check out some of the other design and making videos that I have that you might enjoy.